How did two of the world's most famous names, Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodríguez, navigate one of the most devastating moments a parent can face, the loss of their newborn son, and come out the other side, changed, strengthened, and perhaps more human than ever? In April 2022, the couple announced that their baby boy, twin brother to their newborn daughter Bella, had passed away during birth. Their statement read, "It is with our deepest sadness we have to announce that our baby boy has passed away. It is the greatest pain that any parents can feel. Only the birth of our baby girl gives us the strength to live this moment with some hope and happiness. Our baby boy, you are our angel. We will always love you." From that moment, a sequence of grief, reflection, transformation, and eventually renewal started to unfold, a journey into the heart of what it means to be parent, partner, and human in the glare of the world's spotlight. Let's rewind a little. Cristiano, born 1985 in Portugal, is a global icon in football. Georgina, born 1994 in Argentina and raised in Spain, rose to fame as a model, influencer, and now entrepreneur. Their relationship began around 2016, and in the years since, they built a blended family. Cristiano's eldest son, Cristiano Jr., born 2010 from a previous arrangement, twins Eva Maria and Matteo, born via surrogate in 2017, daughter Alana Martina, born November 2017 with Georgina, and then in April 2022, the arrival of twins, daughter Bella and baby boy Angel, who sadly died. To see such a privileged, glamorous life, private jets, worldwide fame, millions of followers, being interrupted by such raw vulnerability made headlines around the globe. It broke the illusion of the untouchable superstar. On April 18, 2022, the loss became public. The joy of a newborn daughter mingled instantly with the sorrow of a child gone. The world watched. The statement from the couple was dignified, short, heartfelt. They thanked the doctors and nurses, asked for privacy. In that moment, their family became something different, not just a trophy of success, but a picture of pain, resilience, and real seriousness about life. Cristiano later reflected that this was probably the worst moment I passed through in my life since my father died. He added that when you have a kid, you expect that everything will be normal, and you have that problem, it's hard. We had quite difficult moments because we don't understand why it happened to us. For Georgina, in her own words, "This year I had the best and the worst moment in my life in an instant. Life is hard. Life goes on. I have reasons to move on and be strong. Chris really encouraged me to continue with my agenda. He said, 'Gio, get on with life. It'll do you good.'" So how did they navigate it? First, acknowledgement. Instead of hiding the pain, they put their names to the statement together, Cristiano and Georgina. They acknowledged the death, acknowledged the surviving twin daughter, and invited the world to give them space. Then support. Cristiano said, "I feel that we always support each other. Sometimes it's like in a relationship you have good moments, bad moments, it's part of the journey. But probably in that period we consolidated more the relationship." He admitted, "Try to find a balance for everything, in the good moments, in the bad moments, back to the basic points, a baseline." That baseline became their anchor. Instead of letting fame or busy schedules dominate, they slowed down in a way. They had to. Next, communication with their children. Cristiano shared, "The kids understand. We had shouts around the table and they say, 'Daddy, I did this for Angel,' and they point to the sky, which I like the most because he's part of their lives. I'm not going to lie to my kids, I say the truth, which was a difficult process. Here is the masterstroke. They didn't hide their son, didn't pretend he never existed. They wove his memory into the life of the family. That is rare in celebrity circles, where image often trumps authenticity." The couple kept a space for grief, but also life and love. Over time, the story of the loss shifted. What might have remained a dark chapter became a turning point. Cristiano described it as a difficult period, but it was nice because I learned so many things. I saw another perspective of life. My daughter now, who is 3 years old, she's the queen of the family. She's the one who makes the house happy. He added, Everything happened for a reason. I believe in that. So we are a blessed family. I'm proud for that. That sense of meaning doesn't negate the pain. Rather, it frames it as part of a larger human journey, beauty and tragedy, side by side. Public reaction to the announcement was as expected, an outpouring of condolences, sympathy from fans, fellow athletes, clubs. But what for many stood out was the couple's posture, grateful for the living, respectful for the lost. The interest in their story wasn't just football or fashion, it became about love, loss, identity, healing. In March 2023, Georgina opened up emotionally. She said, "Over 40 million people follow me, but no one knows how I really feel. This year I had the best and the worst moment in my life in an instant." She made clear, being known doesn't shield you from suffering. Being rich doesn't make you immune to loss. She emphasized, "My priority right now is my family and my children. I'm so happy and thankful." Let's reflect on the timeline in more detail. The couple met publicly around 2016-2017. In June 8, 2017, twins Eva Maria and Matteo were born via surrogate. On November 12, 2017, Georgina gave birth to Alana Martina. In October 2021, the couple announced they were expecting twins. On April 18, 2022, the daughter Bella Esmeralda was born. Baby boy Angel died during childbirth. The world watched. Over the next years, the family life continued. The children grew. Social media posts, family outings, mother-daughter moments. Then, in August 2025, the engagement news. Cristiano announced he and Georgina were engaged after 8 years together. The engagement sent a message. Yes, they have faced darkness, but they are looking ahead. What does this teach us? First, grief doesn't follow schedule. They were in full public view, high-stakes career, millions of fans, paparazzi, brand deals, yet they allowed themselves to grieve. They allowed the pain space. They did not rush to reconstruct the perfect image for the camera. That is rare. Second, they used the loss to deepen their relationship. Cristiano's words, "We consolidated more the relationship during that period." Not perfect, not spotless, but real. Georgina, "Life is hard. I have reasons to move on." Third, they incorporated the memory of the lost child into their family identity. On Bella's third birthday in April 2025, Cristiano posted a photo kissing her and used the hashtag Angel and Bella, linking Bella and her twin brother in memory. They keep his memory alive. Fourth, they continue living, celebrating, loving. This is not forgetting. This is remembering while moving forward. One might ask, could they really bounce back to normal? What is normal after such loss? The answer seems no, they changed. Their baseline changed. They said, in effect, we will carry this with us. We will live differently because of it. That is perhaps the hallmark of resilience. Rather than burying the moment, they integrated it. Let's zoom in on individual perspectives. Cristiano, the superstar. A man used to triumph, used to being in control, suddenly confronted with a situation he couldn't fix, couldn't score against, couldn't negotiate away. The great athlete who trains his body, his mind, now confronted with grief. He admitted, "It is hard to explain. I never felt to be happy and sad in the same moment." That admission is rare. For Georgina, the model superstar influencer, accustomed to projection, filters, beauty, the experience knocked her into raw territory. She said, "This year I had the best and the worst moment in my life in an instant." The surfacing of vulnerability from both is part of what gave this story weight. Inside their home, the dynamic shifted. They had 5 children in total, including Cristiano's older son. The birth of Bella brought us joy, the death of Angel brought us sorrow. The interplay of light and shadow grew their family narrative. They started conversations. "Daddy, I did this for Angel." Her pointing to the sky. The absence became presence. Rather than disappearance, his memory conveyed meaning. For Georgina, motherhood became even more central. She said, "Motherhood is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and my absolute priority." The loss sharpened her purpose. For Cristiano, the sport remained,
But the family anchor became more profound. He spoke about the baseline, the fundamentals: love, support, honesty.
From a public relations and human interest perspective, their reaction changed the narrative. It wasn't the star avoiding drama, it was the star embracing reality. And this is important for our times, where celebrity tragedy is often either hidden or sensationalized. They skirted both extremes. They didn't exploit the sorrow, they didn't bury it. They allowed it to educate them, humanize their brand, deepen their bond. Now, in late 2025, the engagement news signals a new chapter. When a couple commits, when they decide to formalize their bond after tragedy, it signals we've made it to the other side, not untouched, but intact. The world will interpret it as a triumph of love, but beneath the ring is a story of pain, of struggle, of conscious choice to love through suffering. What lessons are there for us? Whether we are global celebrities or everyday people, life will deliver moments we are not ready for. Loss, grief, sorrow. What matters is how we respond. By denying it, we freeze it. By ignoring it, we bury it. By integrating it, we transform it. Ronaldo and Rodriguez teach that. Reinforcing each other, talking to their kids, refusing to ignore the child they lost, they built a foundation of remembrance and love rather than shame or avoidance. In a world addicted to highlight reels, this couple provided us a glimpse into the messy, powerful side of life. The loss of a child is not a moment to bounce back from, it is a moment to carry. And carrying it changed them. It changed their relationship. It changed their family. It changed their public story. And so where do they stand now? They stand in a moment of regained strength. The daughter Bella is growing. The older children are more mature. The engagement says, yes, we are together. The memory of Angel remains. And the baseline they built continues. For the millions who follow them, it is a reminder: fame doesn't immunize you from heartbreak, but love, authenticity, and shared honesty may just steer you through. To wrap this up, the story of Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodríguez navigating the death of their son is not just a celebrity headline. It's about fragility and resilience, about privilege and pain, about truth and image. Their journey from announcement to adjustment to engagement shows how two people can face the worst together and choose to keep going, keep loving, keep being human. That's a story worth telling. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.